Now, in its efforts to bolster its crime-fighting efforts, the South African Police Service has resumed its 2019-2020 recruitment and selection intake for 7,000 entry-level trainees. SAPS says the training, which had been scheduled to commence in March 2020, was disrupted by the national state of disaster as well as the nationwide lockdown. Now, the recruitment process had already reached an advanced stage, with recruits having undergone various stages in the recruitment and selection process. And this, of course, applies to the applicants who applied during that particular period. Let's speak now to Lesiba Thobakgale, who is with the South African Police Union. He's the spokesperson there. Lesiba, thank you so much for your time. Of course, as the SAPS is looking to bolster its fight against crime, these, of course, are not new recruits. They've been recruited, and unfortunately, the lockdown put that process to a halt. I wonder what is the South African Police Union's reaction to the news that now the training resumes.
Thanks, Bongiwe. Greetings to yourself and to your viewers. As SAPU, we welcome this action that has been taken by the South African Police Services, because we have clearly been on record even previously that they need indeed to lift up the issue of recruitment, because we need more police officials within our country. We know that when COVID came to our shores, we've lost so many members due to COVID, and even natural attrition has made the numbers or the strength of the South African Police Services in terms of numbers to be low. So to see this recruitment proceeding further, because this is the call that we've been making as SAP. We even went to an extent, Bongiwe, where we even drafted a position paper and tabled it within the bargaining council to say this recruitment, it needs indeed to proceed further. And now the country has opened the regulations, have been relaxed. So we are saying that it is indeed a step in the right direction that SAPS has taken. And we wish to see even further youth, because when we look at the second quarter, the unemployment of youth, which reached around 65%, clearly shows you that indeed we need to have even more police officials joining the SAPS, and this indeed will assist in catching a fraction of unemployment rate that we see within our country. And with those who are within the SAPS are waiting to go to college, it can be those of 10,111, it can be reservist and so on. We've been embarked on several recruitment processes. We are saying those who are due to go to college, they should go. But this indeed, we welcome the process as the South African Policing Union.
And Lesiba, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, but I'm keen to hear from you, because one of the things that has been very clear is that the issue of recruitment, as you say, has been top of mind for unions like yourselves, but also another issue that has been of great concern, and I remember the many times we've spoken, has been the issue around what is happening in the upper echelons of the SAPS, because we also saw now the developments around the Police Commissioner, Khetla Sithole, and of course the Investigative Police Directorate. I wonder what you make of those developments there.
As SAPU, we have been on record concerning the issue where IPED said that there was a leaked document which was not for public consumption, which really surprised us, because when you open a case, it is not private, it is for public consumption, where they said that they've opened a case against the National Commissioner and the Police Ministry. They have confirmed that. And our position in SAPU is that if those allegations indeed are true, that the National Police Commissioner is found wanting, we are saying that the law should take its course, as it does with each and every one, being it a constable or anyone else. And we would really be disappointed if those allegations are found to be true, because we expect that the SAPS and also IPED, as all of them, they are regulated by the law. They should all work, hand in hand in terms of what is required. But if those allegations indeed are true, let us allow the law to take its course, because those two departments, they need one another in terms of investigating, and cooperation is clearly needed.
All right, and Lesiba, of course we're almost out of time, but one of the things that I saw this afternoon is that the Norwood SAPS station commander has resigned, and this is of course in the wake of the theft of more than 150 firearms from the station room last year. And you'd remember that this is not, something that a civil society group like Action Society says is to be taken lightly, because for them they say that this is the tip of the iceberg, because they say that even last year, you'd remember when there was about 158 firearms that had been stolen from that station, that this is a matter that should be of grave concern, because these firearms could be landing in the hands of criminals. My worry is that tonight, of course, this is happening, but at the end of the day, the firearms have not been recovered. I wonder, as the South African Police Union, what do you say to the issue of the theft of firearms? Because this is another issue of concern. And as we're seeing these recruits coming into the system, I wonder, how do you think this should be dealt with?
Yes, Sabu, we are saying that it is indeed concerning. Actually, it is worrying to find that firearms can be stolen from a police station, because a firearm, immediately it comes in, where it goes into an exhibit book, which we call it to be the SAP 13. There is a track record where it will clearly shows. If it goes out, it gets booked anywhere, it goes maybe to ballistics or anywhere. There is a track record that will show who booked this firearm or wherever it has been. So in this case, we are saying that the investigation related to this matter, they should really go on and reveal indeed what has happened, because the very same firearms are the firearms that will go out and kill our police officials, as one police official was brutally murdered yesterday in Thobakgale Park during a cash in transit. These are the very same firearms. If they are in the wrong hands, if they are in the hands of criminals, they come and kill our police officials. So we are saying that let the investigation really go deeper and find out indeed what really has happened, and also those who are held to be accountable to something like this, and the law should really take its course, because it is indeed concerning. We cannot have a situation like that. We condemn something like that. It is not good at all.
All right, Lesiba, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. That was Lesiba Thobakgale. He is the spokesperson of the South African Police Union.